This is where, yeah, that's what we're doing. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. Okay, finish the dance with those sleeves. See if it's right. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You better dance. Yes, ma'am. Walk. Walk.
Yes.
I know, but we would drop you down.
Okay.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. This,
1,
look.
3. You got to straighten your legs.
And then
How do you feel?
Get this over here.
We are throwing.
Look at that.
Let me show you what the stunt is not. Let me show you what it's not supposed to be.
flip down, flip down.
No, I'm
Finish it out.
Go full smoke. Where you at, Mom? Let it go. this is gonna hit with the uniform. So I
Yeah.
think that's the complete picture, the visual that you want to happen. Then that band is gonna go, but I think right there it seals that. And it's happy.
It's a pop. It's a pop.
It's a pop. Alright. Also, we good? Alright.
We were supposed to have a meeting. We were supposed to have a meeting.
Come back this way a little bit. It's, yeah. Wait.
We doing it tonight.
Oh yeah, bet.
Right there with my phone.
But that,
Yeah.
Hold on one second.
Over here.
Where's your other Marcy? You set your own?
As the blue goes, marching. Make some noise!
Hey everybody, this is Captain Marcy coming to you to talk a little bit about how we prepared for Honda 2020. So basically we started off by taking staff's vision of like the song, the outfits, the whole idea and the feeling of the show, and we just started choreographing stuff that we felt would fit that vision, and then from there on staff would tweak that and we would just start cleaning and repeating the show over and over and over again. I feel like the hardest part was probably the cleaning part of it, just making sure that everyone was doing things the same way and just getting our bodies used to going through a show that's that long. And we would do that by doing the show like 10,000 times with the band and then moving on to choreographing the flag and the twirls and the freak. So we just try to make every component of the show something that was memorable for the audience. As you could tell in the show, every part of the show had a wow factor. So I don't know, it's just a lot of repetition, a lot of repeating the show, a lot of tweaking and getting a feel for what needs to be changed and just trying to entertain the audience as much as possible. I feel like one of the most difficult parts as well was trying to build our stamina because it's such a long show that although we felt like we may have been doing it right, it wasn't necessarily translating to the audience. So yeah, I feel like it was a great season. It was a great Honda and we put in a lot of hard work being there from 9 to 9 for like 2 weeks straight, but it all paid off in the end and I'm really excited.
Hello, my name is Kyra Henderson and I just completed my second year on the team. For me, Honda was just an amazing experience. There was nothing like seeing the lights, the performance, and most importantly, the build up to getting there. We came back early from the break after completing Celebration Bowl, so really entering the dome again and performing was amazing. We had mass band where we had those beautiful costumes. My feet were hurting, but we all looked gorgeous in the heels. You know, looking up and seeing all those people scream when they announced A&T and everyone stood up and was freaking out. That was really amazing. The reveal was kind of like the highlight of my night because I looked directly into the crowd as soon as we did like this and everyone just lit up and it was amazing. I actually ended up crying at the end of the performance because I was just so emotional. My mom was there. I was surrounded by all my sisters. The band was amazing and just knowing all the hard work that it took to get there, just seeing it come to life was really amazing. So Honda for me was a 10 out of 10. We got rated 10 out of 10 and it was awesome.
My name is Jordan Howard and I'm Golden Light 2019. My experience at Honda was a blast. Let me tell you about it. My hair and makeup came out the best it ever came out this whole season, so I was already pumped about that. I was looking in the mirror, I was like, oh yeah, talking to myself, like, girl, I'm about to slay this show, all of that. We went out for mass band. That was great. We just had to stand there and look cute. You know, the outfits were fitting nice. Those workouts Miss Tiff made us do, Honda practice workouts, whoa, deadly. Okay, mass band is over. Now it's time for the real thing. So we're in the dressing room, we change, we have all this time, we're waiting, we got our costumes put together by Miss Tanika, and it's time to stretch. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, we really have to go out there and do this. And I'm just like, I can't go out there. I can't go out there, I can't do it. In my head, I'm like, oh. We're sitting there stretching, everybody's stretching, I'm just thinking in my head, oh my god, I'm just everywhere at this point. Like, it's really time to do this. Like, we've been practicing. Our run through was great. You know, we fixed the little changes, but now it's really time to do it. Like, I'm so scared. All these people are out there. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just thinking, like, I can't go out there. I can't go out there. So I'm supposed to be stretching, and I'm not stretching. And Miss Tanika's like, that doesn't look like stretching to me. That made a tear come down my face. Miss Tanika did not see it, but a tear came down my face. I was so nervous. Then it was time to walk out there. I just couldn't stop shaking, and everybody was excited for their performance. People were crying because it's their last performance, and I'm just like, what am I gonna do? So then Tank finishes, and it's time to go out there, and I start getting really nervous. I'm looking for Talia because she's on my yard line. I have to make sure I know where everybody is. Then we're on the field. The whistle blows. I got my show face on now, giving the people what they came for. Band. T, hut, T, hut, A, N, T. I did this shoulder thing like this. And then it was just like, it was great from there. Like, I knew everything. We practiced so much. Like, it was easy. It's just getting out there and my nerves. Honda was great though. The practice, that's like something I never, like, the practice, I wasn't ever like mentally prepared for that. It was just something new. Like, they said Honda practice was going to be hard. They were right, but I feel like we were always ahead for Honda practice. It was just always a lot. Miss Tiffany and her new ideas every day. It was trying to overwhelm me, kind of keep my body intact. But it was great. Honda was a blast. I would do it again. So much fun.
Hi, my name is Jordan Brimage. I just completed my second season with Golden Delight. Preparing for Honda was very nerve-wracking, and it began to get nerve-wracking when we came back from our 2-week break for the holidays, and I came down with the flu after the first day of practice. I tried my very hardest to push through practice those next few days, but it got to a point where I had to stay home and rest so that I could feel better and return. Practicing this year for twirling overall was very different and challenging for me. I had to get out of my comfort zone and make up different twirls and movements that we could do that would feel good to the audience and feel good to us at the same time. So when we got around to Honda, it was like, okay, so what can be different and what can we do different from this season that still looks good and touches the same feeling that we had before? And so far, I had dig down deeper to my roots where I came from back in Portsmouth, and I made up a few twirls that we could do. And we practiced them very hard each and every day, and it got to a point where it was like, okay, we need just a razzle-dazzle tad bit more. So we stayed late for practice one day, and we worked together to decide what we wanted to add in there. We went ahead and added in what we thought we should, and we got to Honda, we got to practice it in the dome, and it just, the time was near, it was coming, and we were like, okay guys, we got this. We have to push, and we have to do what we have to do, stay confident and be focused so that we can get through. It was an amazing show, it looked great, the twirls were awesome, and everything went well.
Hi guys, I'm Tiana Neal from GD19. Going into Honda, I really honestly didn't know what to expect coming in, especially as a rookie. There's a lot of pressure on you to do so well, and our coaches were really pushing for us to really nail the show. I've seen past videos of Honda, but I've never actually been to an actual Honda show, so I really knew I had to bring my A game coming into it. The first day that we got there, we did a dress rehearsal at the Dome. That was just to tweak any last minute things that we had to fix. It was really just muscle memory because we had been practicing the show for almost 3 weeks prior, day and night. The second day, we had mass band rehearsal, and that was just kind of chill. We met other girls from other dance teams, which is very rare because we rarely interact with anybody else from any other dance teams, because we rarely ever have the time to see how they're feeling about the show, because a lot of them were also experiencing Honda for the very first time. So we kind of related on that aspect. Then we had a band social, which was nice. There was music and food, and everybody just kind of chillaxed like before the day of the show, just to kind of calm our nerves and everything, and just to take a load off. And after completing the show, that was the most fulfilling experience ever in my life. I cried like a baby afterwards, just to know that I was a part of something so monumental and that the fans really appreciated what I was doing. When we did Celebration Bowl, that was mostly like football fans, so they understood what van life was, but not really. But Honda, those people were really there to see you and to cheer you and your school on, and it was just so amazing. Honda was also one of the last times I got to spend, last performances I got to have with some of my upperclassmen friends that aren't coming back next year or graduating. So it was also kind of bittersweet. And honestly, after performing in Honda, it really truly made me want to come back and do it all over again. And I can't wait for the next one.